What is all-purpose flour? All-purpose flour is made from a blend of high-gluten hard wheat and low-gluten soft wheat. It is a fine textured flour milled from the inner part of the wheat kernel and contains neither the germ, the sprouting part, nor the bran, the outer coating. U.S. law requires that all flours not containing wheat germ must have niacin, riboflavin, thiamine and iron added. Individual millers sometimes also add vitamins A and D. These flours are labeled, enriched. All-purpose flour comes in two basic forms, bleached and unbleached, that can be used interchangeably. Flour can be bleached either naturally, as it ages, or chemically. Most flour on the market today is pre-sifted, requiring only that it be stirred, then spooned into a measuring cup and leveled off. Bread flour is an unbleached, specially formulated, high-gluten blend of 99.8% hard wheat flour, a small amount of malted barley flour to improve yeast activity, and vitamin C or potassium bromate to increase the gluten's elasticity and the dough's gas retention. It is ideally suited for yeast breads. The fuller flavored whole wheat flour contains the wheat germ, which means that it also has a higher fiber, nutritional and fat content. Because of the latter, it should be stored in the refrigerator to prevent rancidity. Cake or pastry flour is a fine-textured, soft wheat flour with a high starch content. It makes particularly tender cakes and pastries. Self-rising flour is an all-purpose flour to which baking powder and salt have been added. It can be substituted for all-purpose flour in yeast breads by omitting the salt and in quick breads by omitting both baking powder and salt. Instant flour is a granular flour especially formulated to dissolve quickly in hot or cold liquids. It's used mainly as a thickener in sauces, gravies and other cooked mixtures. Gluten flour is high protein, hard wheat flour treated to remove most of the starch, which leaves a high gluten content. It's used mainly as an additive to doughs made with low gluten flour, such as rye flour, and to make low-calorie, gluten, breads. All flour should be stored in an airtight container. All-purpose and bread flour can be stored up to 6 months at room temperature, about 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Temperatures higher than that invite bugs and mold. Flours containing part of the grain's germ, such as whole wheat, turn rancid quickly because of the oil in the germ. Refrigerate or freeze these flours tightly wrapped and use as soon as possible. Other grains, such as barley, buckwheat, corn, oats, rice, triticale, are also milled into flours.